Yo guys, Crescent here, welcome to another build video. Today I'll be showing you a really fun stamina Nightblade build, which is quite powerful as well. I would say the traditional Nightblade build that uses Asylum Sword or Master Bow or just basically Sange set with Bone Pirate are still top tier, I would say. But this build is kind of funky and it's maybe I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's still pretty damn strong. Alright, like usual, let's hop straight into the sets. Okay, so what I'm using is, the first set I'll be using is Celine's. Celine is just a really strong proc set. Yes, there's a delay now, people can dodge it quite easily, but it's still pretty damn strong. 1.3 second delay after buffed up, 17k physical damage, okay? The second set we'll be using is Spriggans. Why I use Spriggans instead of a set like Bone Pirate is because I want the penetration, because we'll be using two different kind of proc sets for this build, and I think penetration is really powerful. Okay, and so we'll be using two Celine's, head and shoulders. Head I'll be using Tri-Stat Glyph, both impenetrable. On the Spriggans I'll be using body, gloves, legs, feet, and the main hand sword. So we'll be getting the penetration only on the front bar where we deal a lot of damage. Okay, Spriggans is just an overall really nice set with really good set bonuses. You can see stamina, weapon damage, all are just really nice, and penetration is really nice as well. And the secret of this build is gonna be on our back bar, which is the Plague Stinger set. This set is kind of funky because every time you take damage, you will instantly proc this set, and I'll just buff up really quickly so you can see the damage of this set. Yeah. So this set on the front bar, if I'm using on the two-hand bar, it will go up to 7.3k. On the bow bar, it's just 7k because obviously bow has less damage. Okay. So what is important of this set? We put it on the back bar, so when we get damage on the back bar, every time you're gonna get damage on, you're gonna get dot damage, any kind of damage, you instantly proc this set. And then when this set is applied on the ground, I'll show you later how this set you can use this set. There's a long cooldown, I understand, 15 seconds, but the damage is quite significant because 7.3k poison damage for 4 seconds every 1 second, so it's about 28k damage more or less, which is quite powerful in my opinion. So basically what will happen is you will drop a dead rat on the floor. Yes, it's a dead rat, I'm not even joking. And then the dead rat will just shoot poison on your enemy, the nearest enemy. So it's kind of fun to use. So what we'll be using is, I'll be using one impenetrable belt on the body. I'll be using 3 jewelry. It's up to you, you can use 1 magical recovery, cost reduction, and stamina recovery. I highly recommend you to use 1 cost reduction, 1 stamina recovery, and the third one either magical recovery or stamina recovery. So it's really up to you, because our stamina recovery unbuff is not that high, but I'll show you the buff stats later. Okay, and you'll be using on bow bar. Obviously bow bar you want to put infuse, and you put the weapon damage glyph, so you don't have cooldown on the weapon damage glyph. Every 5 seconds you go back on your back bar, light attack, poison injection, to apply the dot and increase your damage from this weapon damage enchantment. Alright, so this is how I built this setup. Okay, like I mentioned just now, penetration is good for proc sets. I'm using 2 proc sets, so I'm using penetration, and in CP you can increase your penetration again, furthermore I mean, sorry, and you can, because surprise attack is just a skill that applies major fracture instantly, so that's another 5.3k. So in total our penetration is about 13k penetration on this build. It's really powerful. Okay, so I'll just buff up and I'll show you the stats really quickly. Yeah, so I just do 1 light attack, I use a potion, I switch to the sets. You can see it's about 3.2k weapon damage. Stamina recovery is about 2.4k. Magical recovery is quite high, close to 1k 900. Health recovery doesn't really matter. Crit is quite nice as well. Crit will be even higher if I do a light attack. You see the crit will go higher. So yeah, that's about it for the build. The health is quite nice. Yes, the max stamina is quite low, but overall it's just quite a nice set. And the physical penetration is 8k here, but you need to add another 5.3k because of the major fracture you get from from surprise attack. So basically it's 13k plus 13.5k also penetration, which is super awesome for proc sets. Alright, this is not an enemy. If it's an enemy, I'm gonna rack him up and show you the build, but unfortunately I can't show you that. Okay, so that is the stat sheet. I will just go through the poisons, potions if I'm using any, and yeah, just go through them really quickly. We are not using any poison, so you can forget about poison, because front bar, okay, you can use front bar, you can use a poison if you want, but I prefer disease damage. And oh yeah, and we'll be using sharpened weapons on the front bar. I forgot to mention, so you do even more penetration. Yes, Nern is really powerful for medium armor build, because medium armor build has a inherent passive that gives you really high weapon damage. So I will show you really quickly, just in case you don't know. Yeah, increases your weapon damage by 12%. So usually I will, on a medium armor build, I'll definitely go for Nerd, but this is kind of like a procky build, you know, so I want that penetration. And sharpen is not bad either, so I just go for sharpen. The reason why I go for great sword instead of a Mao, you can say, if I use a Mao, yes, there's even more penetration, but great sword, the damage increases by great sword, I think it's 2.5%, or sorry, I have to go through it, I don't have it in my mind, so I'll just go through the passive really quickly. Increases damage done by 5% is more or less about the same for the maces, so I would say sword is just better, because you get straight up, you know you're getting 5% more damage for all your proc sets. That's why I feel like great sword is just really nice. Okay, and 13k penetration is just good enough for me. Alright, yeah, back to the potion, sorry. We'll be using Dubious Cameron Throne. We are not using poisons, we are using tri-stat potions. You can use immune to knockback potions, they are quite nice as well. Increases your crit, this one is quite nice in non-CP. Immune to knockback with health and stamina is quite nice as well. So these are the potions that I'll be using. And we are not a vampire like I mentioned just now, not a werewolf. We'll be using Serpent Mundus Stone, and yeah, Dubious. That's about it for the poisons, potions and stuff like that. What else? I'll show you the skills really quickly. Skills are more or less the same, to be honest. Execute, reverse slice, you can opt to use Killer's Blade if you want. Both are really strong. I just like reverse slice a little bit more. Surprise attack, bread and butter DPS. Fully buffed up, this one will go up to I'll just show you the tooltip really quickly, yeah? If I can find a monster. Yeah, tooltip is 10k, so it's quite nice. Now I need to kill them, sorry. Alright, so yeah, the tooltip is 10k, surprise attack decent, ambush, fear, rally, incap. Incap is just one of the best ultimate, single target ultimate you can use, so you have to use it. Poison injection, shuffle, relentless focus, resolving vigor, cloak, and bow ultimate. Bow ultimate is a must have for this build, because I will show you the highest damage dealing combo you can use on this build, which is crazy. You can do up to 70k plus damage just by using bow ultimate and your proc set. When it proc together, it's just crazy. Okay, and bear in mind, this is like a ballista is an ultimate where you drop it down and you are mobile, you can use skill. It's not like Soul Assault where you have to channel it. It's not a channeling skill. That's why ballista is just really powerful. Right, these are the skills. Obviously you can take out relentless focus if you want, and use something like fear mark if you want. You can use something like shadow image if you want. It's really up to you. So this is the flex swap. I like to use relentless focus because the 8% damage increase from minor berserk will increase the damage of your proc set. That's why I like relentless focus. Alright, now it's time to show how I'll show you the CP later. It's time to show the combo. Alright, so basically you just want to do light attack and poison injection, but I scared this monster will die, so I don't use the poison injection. He hit me, this thing proc, I use my bow ultimate, I fear, and then I go into surprise attack. This is the hardest hitting combo. I'll show you the gameplay example later, but at the end of the video, where I kill off people really easily by using this combo. But this combo is just so damn powerful. Okay, this is the highest hitting damage combo, but the only downside is you need to charge up your ultimate on the back bar, which is about 175. That's the only downside. Okay, so the basic combos of Nightblade are usually you can go in cloak, you can just do like poison injection, you get get a weapon damage, you go in cloak, heavy attack into in-cap or surprise attack. This is your basic combo. Or you can just do light attack, poison injection, you do cloak, you ambush in, you don't break your cloak, and then you surprise attack for the CC. That is another combo you can do. Or you poison injection, light attack, you ambush in, then you go into in-cap. That is another combo you can use. So these are the 3 combos you always need to have in mind to be a good stamina Nightblade. Because you want to go in, you want to surprise your opponent. You do big ass damage. So if they are a good player, yes, they can break free, they dodge throw, they block, but you will surprise them and they will go full defensive. They will drain their stamina a lot, okay, or resources a lot. So it's just really important to remember those combos. Okay, yeah, and then I'll go through the CP now. CP is just very simple, to be honest, nothing special. 27 Siphoner, Warlord 51, Sprinter 3, 75 Mooncalf, 7 Tenacity, 72 Tumbling, 5 Shadow Ward, 27 Bless, 13 Shattering Blow, 6 Physical Weapon Expert, 72 Master at Arms, 51 Precise Strike, 22 Piercing. I put 22 points more into Piercing is because we are a proc build and penetration is really important. 49 Mighty, 72 Ironclad, 18 Resistance. I just put 2 into Medium Armor Focus because those 2 points are just the rest, the points where it's I can't put into any other places to get that cap, you know. So I just put 2 into Medium Armor Focus. 23 Thick Skin, 49 Hardy, 49 Elemental Defender, 27 Quick Recovery. I put a lot into Healing Receive and Healing Produce is because Stamina Nightblades usually have very terrible healing, so I just feel like putting 27 into Quick Recovery and putting 27 into Blast is just really nice. You get instantly 14% more healing done. Unless you're Argonian, then it's a different story. Alright, yeah, I think that's about it for this build. Yeah, it's a really different kind of build. Is because I'm kind of bored with Bone Pirate, Sange, Master Ball, Elysium Sword. It's just the typical stuff, you know. Every Nightblade, every single good Nightblade use those setup. Okay, maybe some of them use Shackle Breaker, you know. It's always all this setup. So I just feel like I wanted to do something different, so I come up with this build. And this proc set is kind of funky as well. A dead rat shooting some poisons on enemies. It's just quite fun as well. Alright, so that's about it for this build. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you throw this video a like, share it to your friends, make sure you subscribe for more ESO videos, and I'll see you guys in the video. Okay, bye bye.